And we are live. Okay. So, last game session, you arrived at the Twin Tankard, right? At the inn.
Yeah.
After surviving an ambush and stuff. You got to meet some of the inhabitants of the inn, including Catfan the dwarf, Angarad, the beautiful redhead behind the bar.
Yeah. Could you tell me how to spell the dwarf's name?
The dwarf's Cadfan, Catfan.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so during you had supper, and after a while, I think it was Lucien who had a moment with Angarad and talked with her a little bit, and you found out that the real owner of the tavern, his name is Berthold. But
Okay.
he's not there in the inn. Apparently something happened, right?
Right.
They went down the shaft that is right in the center of the common room of the inn, which leads to something down there. And apparently something happened down there, and you arrived just when they were trying to decide what to do about it. Right?
Right.
Then after you made a deal to get a room at the inn, and basically you just wake up after spending the night here. So, want to tell me, are you doing something special during the night? You know, like what do you want to? I know some characters in the group are outside.
Correct.
There are tents and other smaller habitations of villagers around, right?
Who's outside?
Conglomerate. What? What's outside?
Who's outside?
Cloud and River.
What's outside? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're out
Mostly.
in the. They're out in the in our wagon still.
Right. So, if I remember correctly, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to start with that. Maybe if I hook. Okay. All right. So I can show you the brand new maps. That's still black and white at this juncture, but all right. Sharing this. Can see it?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. This is the upper level. And with Angarad, you arranged to have actually a large room, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna, if I can, maybe not that large. No? Up, voila, so you can see what I'm doing here. And a little darker than that. Oh, red. Okay, so you are actually in that suite here.
Okay.
You see? Right. So that gives, if I get there, this is the ground level, right? Suite is living on that side, which includes the garden. There's a little animal farm, you know, chicken and those kind of animals. Not on the side of the privy, so you're not against the wind.
Okay, that's good. Could you show me on the map where our wagon is?
The wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be outside, like south of the inn, like just by the entrance, right?
Okay.
You see? Right. Okay. So, what do you guys do during the night? You see, you've got basically two main rooms, right? large bed and a small bed, but you can sleep wherever and so on. I assume there's the room for all the characters in there. You basically pack yourselves together, right?
Right. Well, the first thing I would ask to everyone is, do we want to post a guard for the night, regardless of the fact that we're in an inn? Or do you guys feel comfortable?
My characters don't feel comfortable in this inn, and they probably will by the fireplace. If there's a fire, or there's a gathering place by the bar and all that stuff, they'll probably stay there.
Because here, you see, you got your suite here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, basically, those are the stairs that go down into the common room, right here. Right?
Right.
And then you have the corridor here that goes all the way down to the common room where people sleep. You see those little stacks of hay and so on.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Okay. And if you want to get a feel, these are the quarters of Berthold, and these are the quarters of Angarad, and the mother of Berthold.
Okay. I'm going to need to know
Berthold
about
is
that one in specific.
Sorry? You're going to need what?
I was just kidding. I was saying I'm going to need to know about that one in specific.
Ah, okay, right. Well, if you pay your respects, properly, and I'm not talking money, but
Yeah.
all right. So, I'm gonna come back here. All right. So, you guys just hit the sack and spend the night resting.
Yeah, before we do that, I'm going to ask Luke if he plans on scribing that scroll at any point in time, or if he wants to continue to save it for later.
I thought I scribed it, didn't I, or no? Or no, I think Go ahead.
At the end, you were still making a decision.
Yeah, I had the intent to scribe, but I think I was waiting for downtime, which would be now.
Okay,
unless
so you can.
Unless you were going to scribe something.
No, I wasn't going to scribe anything. I don't have anything to scribe. I was waiting for you to scribe it so that I could copy off of it.
Yeah, you scribe.
Okay,
Yeah. We're some
so you try to copy. You try to copy the spells. Tell me, what is your intelligence? Look,
My intelligence?
the intelligence of Valgar.
Valagar, man, you're good with names. I'm impressed. Valagar,
Yeah.
intelligence is 12.
He is the magic user, right?
Yeah, except his strength is a 16.
What?
Okay, all right. Okay, no, why not? So he's the magic user.
Oh,
He's
this
got
is
a
a
12
disaster waiting to
intelligence.
happen.
And my appearance is good. So I'm like Fabio with the wizard.
Oh my God.
14
Okay.
points. 14 points of damage.
Open. I'm like trying to figure out like how. All right, I remember now.
So if you got a 45% chance of learning the spell.
Oh no.
45. Hold on.
He-
Failure is destruction of the scroll, or failure is.
Yes, that means the scroll is destroyed.
Oh, that's okay. I just don't want it to blow up.
And,
Hey,
Hey, 50 chance you're gonna die. All right, let's start scrolling. Prescribing.
Luke?
that
Luke, why don't you let Lucian scribe the scroll so we don't lose it?
Okay, fair enough.
right. That's what I was gonna say. You can do that as well.
I have an 18 intelligence.
Okay. That's 85%.
Yeah, I like those chances a lot better.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, not only can you, like, if you were failing your learning of the spell, not only is the scroll destroyed, you can't learn the spell anymore until you went through the whole list of first level spells.
What?
We'll repeat that again.
until you've tried to learn all the first level spells.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
You couldn't try to relearn it again.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucked up.
No, that's unacceptable.
That's fucked up.
That's advanced. That's advanced for you guys. That is without the training wheels. Okay. All right. So
I'm scribing
Which-
that fucker.
so which spell do you want to try first?
Arcane Dart.
Okay. So roll. Good chance.
11.
You transcribe the spell successfully.
Okay.
It also does consume the scroll.
Hey, guys, can I ask a question?
Hit it.
What do
Yes.
you roll for that? How do you roll for percent like that?
You roll the
I rolled
two d10s.
No, I rolled a 20-sider,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I figured he wanted the 5% on it. You want me to actually roll a percentile?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I thought you wanted a 20-sider.
No. If you okay. No. Percentile. Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You got that,
I-
Alberto?
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
44.
Okay. So that works, right?
Okay.
And it low number is success, correct?
No, low. I
What?
think the low number will be the failure.
No.
I don't think
Low
with
is better.
percentiles. Yeah, low is better with percent. So
No, that's right.
Well, I got it.
So anything up to 85% is a success,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
If you
What's
roll
next?
86 or higher, boom. Right.
What's next?
Okay. So, what is that's Arcane Dart, and what are the others, Luke?
Oh, let's see. I have oh goodness.
I think sleep was one of them. Well, I'll try that one next while Luke.
Yeah, I thought I'd written that down.
There was sleep, and I think that was charm
Arcane
person.
Dart.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right here. Sorry, I got 3 character sheets. I'm looking all around. Arcane Dart,
All right.
Magic Shield, and Sleep.
I'm doing sleep next, and I rolled a 62.
So you transcribe it.
And I'm going to do the last one, which is Magic Shield. And I got a 40 even.
All fine, and the scroll that contains those 3 spells consume itself.
All right, there you go.
And all
I
right.
give Luke his book back and say, here you go, buddy. Now can I try and copy him over?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Actually,
hold
you
on.
can.
What just happened? You copied them into my book?
Yeah, I gave him to your book because it was your scroll, not mine.
So
That's
I have
always
the
there.
spells now?
Yeah, you have the spells in your book now.
You would have. No, you still have to roll for them, Luke.
I still have to roll to
To learn them.
okay. Not each time. It's
Okay.
just so it's for me to understand them.
One time, yeah.
Yeah, but they're in your spell. That at least they're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
So that for later, if you have a chance to relearn them, then you can try to relearn them if you fail, right?
Right.
Also, the other thing that you can relearn a spell is if your intelligence score changes. Okay.
If your intelligence score changes, then I can try to relearn.
Yes.
Even if it
now
goes
how-
lower.
Even if it goes lower, yes.
Okay,
Actually.
now how common is that? Is that something that can be done? Is that at the discretion of the dungeon master and giving you loot? That like I mean I'm thinking in the video game world, you know, like I just drink the potion +1
Yeah,
intelligence.
no, don't think of it as a video game. Think of it as you get the scroll or the book, right?
Yeah.
You keep it safe.
I
And
mean
then when you have the time, you study
the
it.
increase in 10 intelligence. You know, how does something like
Yeah,
that happen?
That could be through changing a category, a creature that sucks your intelligence, an item that adds to your intelligence permanently. There is an item called the Tome of Knowledge, for instance,
Okay.
that modifies your intelligence permanently. That means that there are some things that can affect your intelligence score.
All right, but they're very, very uncommon, correct? Or no?
Relatively, but then again, this is not a video game, which means if you were to go to a sage, and I would like to expand my brain power, blah blah blah. You know, like what can I find? Secrets of the universe.
Okay, so
And
there could be a
stuff.
quest to do
Maybe
this.
a sage, yeah, right? Maybe a sage could tell you, well, there's the fantastic book of Umdul, which is lost in the mist mountains, blah blah blah, right? To go fetch one.
Okay. That helps. I really appreciate that because, like I said, you know, for me, it's video game world. It's just like loot. You know, do I get a special potion? I gotta go find it, and then.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm you peasant.
Ben,
Right. So
Ben, now that I copied them into his book, should I be rolling to copy them into mine?
Yes.
All right. Oh my God, 83.
83.
Yeah.
Well, that's a success.
Oh my God.
So you learn
29.
a magic shield.
77.
Sleep.
My scribing, I must have gotten tired there because my scribing rolls were way worse. Okay, Luke, let's see if you learn them, boy.
I'm rolling now. Oh.
All right.
How many am I rolling? Just 3 percentiles?
First one is arcane dart.
Okay, arcane dart. 45 to succeed?
Yes.
58.
How much did you get? How much did you get?
I had 58.
Okay, so it means you can't learn arcane dart anymore
That sucks because that's the one I wanted.
until you go through all the first level spells.
All right, I'll
Okay.
jot that down. I'll note that.
Luke, it's a time-honored tradition that that actually the best first-level magic user spell is sleep anyway.
Yeah. So my next one's what? Magic shield or sleep?
Magic shield. Go for
Magic shield. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
it. Magic shield.
Okay. And then I rolled a 12.
So you learn sleep.
Good.
Take it as an opportunity. The reason this rule exists is because you might end up with a list of spells that you did not plan to, and that can lead to really interesting ways in which you find ways to use spells in interesting ways you wouldn't have otherwise.
Okay.
Right.
And that is your character as from the game itself. You didn't plan it, right? With all the right combos and all the stuff, right?
Ben, I'm memorizing sleep for the day.
Okay. Now, yeah.
Okay.
When you get a note before we get to the memorization.
I can learn
Sorry?
one spell per day, so I can just figure out what I'm going to learn today when we're sleeping, right?
That's right. Basically, you're taking the formula and imprinting it into your brain.
Okay. So I can only know one spell. How many times can I cast? Just that one spell once?
For first level, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that increases as you level up, right?
But there's 2 different things. There's how many spells you can learn, or how many spells you have per day, and then I'm trying to.
Yes. There are the spells you know which are written in your book,
Okay.
right? And then there are the spells you memorize
To actually cast.
available in your brain. Voilà, to actually cast in the day.
Okay. So there's not an unlimited amount of spells that I can put in my book, is what you're saying.
No, it's not unlimited, but you can put a far greater number of spells in your book than you can memorize in any case.
Okay. I'm all set. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So before we get to memorization of spells for the day, morning around 3 in the morning, you hear some commotion in front of the inn. Some horses that are led to the stables, and you hear the sound of feet. And that dies down about half an hour to 45 minutes later. Okay?
Okay.
After half an hour,
it's
what?
not like Alberto tried to tell us so, but
Did I miss something?
There's been some kind of commotion during the night around 3 a.m.
Right.
The sound of horses. You heard horses outside, and then some people walking around, back and forth. That lasted about half an hour, maybe a little more, and then that stopped.
Ben, what is Cloud pokes her head out of the wagon. What does she see?
What she sees three knights, and these knights are very tall knights wearing a full garb on pure white clothes, with a kind of black cross on the delivery on the front and back of their.
You recognize?
Yeah, and so
being a paladin herself, does she recognize the symbol?
Pretty sure that you see that.
I don't see anything right now.
Okay, I share my screen.
Okay, I see it.
She sees those guys.
All right.
It seems she actually, from the village she comes from. The village of the Hobbit. The village of the Hobbits in the. Okay, wait. Okay. Hobbits, Gokstein is just by the wild, the great marshland from the inn, actually. And there is an order of knights that guards this area. And the order of knights is known as the Knights Immaculate. And these three knights seem to be Knights Immaculate. These knights have a reputation of being ultra lawful, to be messed with. So
all
if
right.
I share,
well,
show you again.
What is the noise relevant to the party?
What is what?
Can you show us the location of the noise compared to the party, or where is it coming from? If we can hear it.
It seems pretty obvious to you that when you look here, right, your party is in that area of the inn. It seems to come from a inn, right? And that's why you hear horses, right, close to the entrance of the inn.
All right, I moved my party, rush to alert the guys that are up in the room, and yeah, actually, we tried to take to the shadows. Actually, the barbarians tried to stick to the shadows to see what's going on.
Yeah, so that's why you were yesterday, right? And I get, if I remember correctly, you had taken a table around here or something like that. And then, so yeah, you can access the stairs. See, get up to the upper level before the guys are around there, right?
Oh yeah, we make full haste, man. There is no doubt that we're going for that.
So, and you see, you emerge here, and that is your home right there. So, yeah.
And the barbarian will keep watch at top of the stairs and see who is coming.
Well, as I mentioned, like apparently the knights are sticking around in the common room for a while. Probably you hear utensils, glasses, like pottery. So basically, they're having some kind of food or stuff, and then the noise just dies down. All right.
All right.
So
Out in the wagon, Ben.
with
How's
that
my
said,
sister doing?
Your sister,
Yeah.
she's doing fine, and actually, she's slowly recovering.
Oh, good.
How many points did she lose already?
2.
She regains 1 by the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that, I'm sure that great grandmother Meadow had something to do with that.
Yeah.
So Trice is gonna stick around and try to see if he can listen to eavesdrop on any conversation going on.
You mean the morning, or while the knights are still downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, no. I mean, you can peek down to look around what's going on downstairs, and what you see is basically that what I was saying. The 3 knights with their great helm, and you can see them, having some kind of soup and eating like in silence, basically stuffing their faces, right? And you can see that there is a very old, about more than 60-year-old. There is a middle-aged, large guy, 40, 45, and there's a young one, which is rather tight, but he must be in his mid-20s, late 20s, right? And they all look very stern. They all have a very pale skin.
You said they're all very pale?
Yeah, they're all very pale. Like they've been running for a while. They're covered with dirt and shit, right? And they basically, you can see they're hungry. Huh? They're stuffing themselves. About like 20 minutes of that, they take a sip of ale, and then they get to a room, settle down.
Can you repeat that last part? Sorry.
Like they basically drink a nice ale, and then they're up the stairs.
Okay.
You hear them secluding themselves in a room, and they don't move for the rest of the night. So when you wake up, I'm going to let you guys decide what you want to do. Say, just before you wake up, you hear the knights get up themselves and get down into the common room. So when you're going to get there, they're going to be around.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to let you decide how you want to approach this.
Well, boys, here's what I think.
Hey, hold on. I had problems hearing Ben. I'm having kind of a shoddy connection, but it's okay because I can keep up. But I did have problems following the last part. Can you guys bring it up?
I've been having it as well, so I hear you.
I'm glad that you guys are, because I'm having it too. Listen, what he did say was he wanted to give us time to decide what we wanted to do. The knights went down to the common room. and we can hear them that they're down there. But it's morning time, and we have to decide what we want to do.
All right, so since I was the one spying on them, I'm going to snake around, and I'm going to go back into the room, and I'm going to break it down to you guys.
Okay.
Alberto, then, with that said, Lucian would ask you, do you think that they're a threat right now to us?
I think they're wrong. Their skin looks wrong. Their presence looks evil. I don't like it.
Okay, well, my first thought was that we should hang out here and we should investigate the inn a little bit more. But with that said, maybe we just want to slink out and go on down to the Druids.
Say that
Get
again.
out of here before they notice us.
We don't know what kind of heat is on us right now. So yeah.
So what do you suggest?
Yeah, I say so. I say we dodge it.
What do you think, Alberto?
I'm down. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, then that's what we'll do. We're gonna sneak out of there, and
Do we have a window?
we've already got people down into the at the wagon in the form of Cloud and River. So it shouldn't be too much trouble to slink out there and have it ready for us. If that's what you guys feel good about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
All
thoughts
right,
too.
good. I'm down with that then too.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Well, then we know the plan. Although we do have one problem, and that's squaring up our accounts with the innkeeper. If we just sneak out right now, we're not paying.
Okay, so I can pay. I got a ukulele. I'm just gonna play along like I work there.
Ah, sweet move.
And then I'll go up, talk to her, hand her some cash, and then just walk out with the ukulele, playing it the whole time, like I'm like I was somebody playing there, or like you understand what I mean, right?
Right, a traveling minstrel kind of dude.
Right.
I got it.
Like she was like we had an engagement or we had a business arrangement or something.
You feeling that? Or do you like that idea?
All right. Well, see, so all three characters are there. All three motherfuckers are there. This is what I'll do. Trice is gonna get the fuck out the window, and he's gonna just stalk to the shadows and see what else is outside. If he hears commotion, he'll jump right in. Carlos and Skittles are gonna stick with you guys.
Okay. So you're gonna have Thrice be with Luke.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. I think I will do the same thing and send one of my delegates with you. I'll choose Lucian, and the girls I'll have get the cart ready so that everybody can just pile in the cart and we'll be gone.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, we're setting an ambush, and we'll take care of that.
Yeah, exactly. How do you guys feel about us against the Knights if it comes down to it?
Not good, but I think an ambush would be pretty beneficial. So we'll have an upper hand.
I feel
with these Knights, I'm dropping sleep on them right away.
Yeah, they Bryce describes him as as brutal as he can. What he saw was a 6-foot monsters with fucking fucked up armor and really pale skin, and he says, if it gets to close range, somebody's getting a shaving.
All right. Okay, well then, we're gonna try and avoid that however possible. Then I think. All right, Ben, we've got a plan, bud.
Okay.
Luke, bust it out, buddy.
Okay, so Lagus takes out his ukulele. Okay, so we gotta take a step back. I'm really bad at taking notes. I have 5 gold on Hotch. Did all my characters get 5 gold each, or did Hotch just get that for something that I don't recall?
I think that's 5 gold each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody got 5 gold each, plus
That's right.
the,
It was with the gems and stuff, right?
right.
Correct.
Okay, so do we know what we have to pay to square up with the innkeeper before we leave the room?
It was paid last night by who threw the gold on the counter last night? That was
Oh, that was Alberto. Oh, that was paying up the account.
right.
Okay.
So he
All
basically,
right.
I think
weren't aware that we'd squared up our accounts.
yeah, he basically threw like 2 gold, I think, which is basically the price of a big room like this. So you're basically square.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, we don't even have to fuck with them.
No ukulele.
I mean, we can still go downstairs and see what the fuck is up.
It might not be a bad idea.
It'll be hard with 9 people though, in one party.
No.
No,
Yeah,
the plan still stands though. People stalking outside and the faces in the inside.
Oh, okay.
Right.
What you know of the Knights Immaculate is that they're not evil. Full, but if you don't mess with them, you know they have a dislike of magic though.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, that's not bad.
Okay. They think that magic is an emanation of chaos. Therefore, evil.
Okay.
No murder hobos then.
Nope.
But still, I want to go downstairs then.
Okay.
Okay. So the plan was then that Lagoost, Lucian, and Thrice are going to go downstairs to the front, and we're going to check out what's going on, and the rest of us are going to go sneak out to the wagons and prepare in case we need to get out of there in a hurry.
Okay, all right, that works for me. Okay, because yeah, as I was okay, I'm going to show you. Look. All right. So, yeah, because basically, to go downstairs in the main room, basically you can just go like this, right? Boom. Go downstairs, and for those who want to avoid the common room, you can. You just have to go down this corridor, right? Here, and you're basically in the front of the inn.
Okay.
It's the common room. So, and you don't meet any resistance. The group that goes to the front of the inn, when they get downstairs, here, they meet Hobbit, who is at one of the tables trying to fix something, right, with a hammer. And he sees you guys going all down the stairs. He's like, "Oh, good morning, my lords and ladies."
I don't have any characters there, so.
Okay. And basically, if you want to just avoid the guy, that's fine, right? Okay. And the others, right? So that's Thrice, Lucian, and Valagar, right?
No, Lagoost.
So you guys basically come in the common room, huh?
Oh, no,
And the first thing you're seeing is that you have 2 knights. This, right? You can see they're slicing at a huge piece of bread and cheese. And the third knight is against this pillar here. Is nailing something at the pillar.
He's nailing?
It's a wanted poster for us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's nailing something at the post.
Okay, so I look around the room. Is this the only poster that's being nailed or has been nailed? Like, can I look at another one? Or do I have to wait for him to finish?
You can see there's been another one already put on this pillar here.
Okay, so I pull out my my ukulele.
Okay.
I'm just playing like I belong in the inn. And my attempt is I'm gonna walk by that poster and try to like get a good glance at it, but still make it inconspicuous that I'm interested in what's being posted.
Right, like you're the local minstrel getting up, music for the room.
Right.
So
Meanwhile, Benoit, our cab fan or Angara there?
You can see Engarad there. Catfan is nowhere to be seen.
Lucian's gonna make a beeline to Angarad.
Okay, she's close to the counter at the back of the common room, and you can see she's eyeing the knives, and the look on her face is rather sour / afraid.
Is Benoit, is it a 20-sided roll or a percentage die roll for Mackin? Just kidding.
Circumference.
That depends. That depends how many fingers you have at your hand.
I count 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna make her say grab it.
You see the avatar of Luke right now?
Respect. Yes. What an ass. That's great. That is fucking great.
That is weird.
That is fantastic.
Excellent. All right. So yes, I'm gonna talk to you, Carlos. When Lucien approaches Angara, the first thing she does, she makes a sign, like rather. She tries to hide it, but she's nervous.
I told you, boys. She's into me.
And as you approach, the first thing she tells you is, "Don't talk about my uncle. Don't say anything."
Okay.
Okay.
So, hey Ben,
should not do that.
Actually, I just wanted to tell you that we had a lovely stay at the inn last night.
That's very good to hear. And you know she's back and forth looking at the knights, right? Mm-hmm. That's very good. Very good. I hope you can still help us, but we've got to wait until these guys leave.
Hey Ben.
What?
So Trice goes up to the poster as the guy is nailing it, and he goes to read it, and he goes, I don't know how to read. He just puts up his hands. I don't know how to read.
The guy, this is the young one. This is the young knight who does this. And you can see he's basically eyeing you like if looks could kill. It's basically like he looks at you like, who the hell are you? Right? Like and then goes back at his nailing, you know? And you can see he stops, he corrects a bit the nail, and then he goes back at it, you know, like a perfectionist, you know?
I look at him and I go like, "Hey, Bob, is that me?"
And it is you.
Like the knight turns around and says, you know, he puts his hand on his bastard sword, and he's like, "Do not disturb the work of the crown." He adjusts the parchment he just nailed at the post, and then he walks off back at the table with his brother knights. Meanwhile, the bard is going. Right? He's walking around.
So,
you know,
right? So Trice goes. So Trice shouts to Skittles like, "Hey, Skittles, is that me?"
Right. So he's going
vigorously playing.
Let me tell you guys, when it comes to being inconspicuous, we are the best ever.
Who's on the fucking poster?
Move right here.
And then you basically arrive to the post, and you can see the parchment, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, and
patiently waiting.
I can make you see it, but I'm gonna read it because I think that's gonna be too small for you to see.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
We're good at seeing small things.
You can see that's a long parchment, right?
Yeah.
At the end, there's a wax seal. At the end.
Yeah.
And so here's what it says. By the divine and infallible powers invested in his grace, Egremoth, Berail, Valkorian, Knight Sepulchre to our king beyond, Alberic the Fourth of Ferron and the Franks, last and true heir to the Western Viceroyalty bestowed by the omnipotent Malachite throne of Ayali. It is hereby decreed. Hey!
I don't see
Sorry?
that on there.
Yeah. All associations with the Knights Mendicant, followers of Estran the Grey, the Demonurge, the Traveler, the Breeder of Chaos, forsaken by the light of the Sepulchre, shall be henceforth outlawed from the dominions of the Knights Immaculate under punishment of death. Second, all possessions of the Order of the Grey, including the Brothers of Estran, the Knights Mendicant, the Rattle and Spare, the Rangers claiming allegiance to the Raven's Mercenary Company, shall be brought under the beneficent aegis of the Knight Sepulchre and the Citadel Immaculate. Third, all friendship and protection of the aforementioned orders and companies shall be investigated by the Citadel Immaculate, such ties discouraged and otherwise expunged by the full usage of the question. Thus does the King Leon promote utter obedience to the law. Thus decreed, by his grace, Egremoth, Berail, Valkorian, Knight Sepulchre to our King beyond, Light of the West March of the Great Kingdom, Viceroy of Thuron, King of the Franks, and heir of the Malachite throne, Alberic IV, thus ordained.
Well, it's a good thing it doesn't say anything about Grazit.
No, it doesn't. So apparently this is some kind of judgment of the Order Immaculate against a series of groups, as you heard, which you at this moment do not know.
Okay. None of us have ever heard or seen any even symbolism of these groups.
You've heard of Estran the Grey, which is supposed to be some kind of patron, a deity of the Britons, and is represented as a wizard, a wandering wizard.
Ooh, we didn't get any spells from him or anything, did we?
That wasn't his caravan that we looted, was it?
Yeah. So yeah. Are you guys like sticking around?
Well, I still had to answer Angarad, and I was going to tell her that it was still very much my intention to help her when we can. We are currently in the middle of a journey right now, but I intend to be back.
Okay, because she said, so you're just leaving now?
Yeah, we're the whole group was leaving right now. Like I said, we're in the midst of trying to get some information, but we're going to be making our way back through this way. Hopefully those guys will be gone when we come back.
It will be too late. My uncle will be dead.
Oh, man. Let me speak to the dudes, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I go up to my to Thrice and my ukulele playing brother.
Okay.
And I tell him, I say, listen, guys, I just talked to Angarad. The situation's pretty bad with her uncle right now. Wait, am I within earshot of these knights?
No.
Okay.
We'll assume that you've taken a table at the opposite side.
Okay.
Of the common room.
Situation's pretty bad with her uncle. She thinks he'll be dead unless we go and make a rescue for him right now. If we intend to do that and divert from our current plan, then we got to do it.
I thought our plan was to go down to
The
To the
wagons?
dungeon. I thought our plan was to go to the dungeon either way.
Well, that is where her uncle is. If we want to do that, then I say we do that today.
What
What
better
do you-
time than now?
What do you say, Lagoost? Are you all right with that?
Let's do it.
All right, well, let me go. I'll break the news to Angara that we're going to make a move on him. And then you guys see if somebody go get our friends from the wagons.
Okay.
And we can decide who's going down and who's staying up.
When you relay this information, Angara tells you basically like it seems to me that the knights are going to leave very soon.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to finish their breakfast, and I would be surprised if they were sticking around. They seem to be on the search for something.
Well, I have good news for you. I managed to convince my brothers in arms that we're going to stay, and we're going to go and try and get your uncle.
Brother, uncle, right?
Thank you. I can swear we will have something to reward you. I'm sure. I will speak to the dwarf about it.
I don't necessarily. My friends might need a reward, but I don't necessarily need one. But I'm going to tell you this. My friends might feel more comfortable if somebody from your association went down with us. Would you be willing to accompany us?
Yes, of course.
All right.
I
then.
would. Yes. I was just, I've never been in that kind of business before.
Does the idea excite you?
No, she hesitates. She's like, yes, I am. Yes, very much so.
All right.
If I can save my uncle, I will do anything.
All right. Well, we'll see what.
Anything.
Well, that still is yet to be seen. I go back over to Thrice, and
You hear in the wind that says roll for circumference.
it definitely is speaking to her. Anyway, guys, so here's the plan. I remember Thrice yesterday saying that in our last session that he would feel more comfortable if somebody came with us, either the dwarf or Angarad, and I managed to convince her to come with us. Do you still want her or not?
Who are you talking to?
You guys, apparently.
Yeah, last adventure, when we were up there, when we were talking about going down to the dungeons, one of you two, and I think it was Alberto, said you would feel more comfortable if we managed to convince either the dwarf or Angarad to come with us. So we found out it wasn't a double cross.
That sounds fair. Yeah, why not?
You still want that?
Sure. I know you want that.
Well, I'll make sure she stays safe so she stays out of your way. And I'll make sure she doesn't put a dagger into one of our ribs, too.
So as you say this, you've got with his helmet on, so you don't know which one it is. That comes to you, with one hand on his large sword and the other hand holding one of the parchments. And he's like, "Have you seen any members of the class or any type of monks on the road lately?"
I don't think so.
You haven't? Are you sure? No, he looks at you one after the other.
I look at him right back in the eyes and I say, I don't speak to a man who gives voice to his thoughts with his hand on his sword. Friends, or we won't speak at all.
I protect the interests of the Night Sepulchre and the Citadel Immaculate. As far as I'm concerned, I do not know you. There might be, I don't know.
Again, Ben. Like, almost as if to say, remember your manners.
Who sits in this?
There might be.
Who's in the earshot of this?
At the other side of the room, right?
Right.
Right. and Angarad is back at the counter. The knight himself is speaking very loud, right? So you could, she can probably hear what's going on, right? What about what you guys are saying? I don't know, but what he's saying, right? And it's like he's looking at you guys, like, well, security of my brother knights. I don't know. Maybe one of you is one of those dummy humans, filth, or maybe a warlock or some kind of creature or fairy that needs to be expunged.
Do we? And then I whispered at Thrice, "Do we shank him?"
I laugh. I literally do laugh. I mean, yes, I have no self-control in that. I laugh.
I say, are you hearing yourself talk, man? I say, get a hold of yourself. We're civilized men.
He puts his sword midway when he hears the laugh. And then from the other side of the room, you can hear the old knight say, "Stay your hand! Do not behave this way in a civilized land." And the knight just stops. And you can see he's freaking angry. He wants to whack you guys. Right?
And I look,
and he puts
I
back
look
his
at the
sword.
young knight.
Yeah!
I look at the old knight for a second and look back at the young knight, totally unintimidated, and say, "Listen to your elder and you're better." I said, "We're civilized men speaking in a civilized place. Listen to yourself talk. You should be ashamed of yourself."
He looks back at you. He was about to walk back. He looks back at you. He doesn't say a word, but you can tell in his eyes. There's murder in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. I have
He's
a
like,
class feature that's
no.
taunt. How's that work?
Right?
Oh my god. Look at Bevo's about to fall out of the fucking seat, yo.
Luke is
Wait,
going full tender.
Basically, you play a tune, right? You play a tune and you make up rhymes that make fun of the target, basically.
Oh, okay.
And
So
that's
I'm not like a bard.
Yeah, and they're so intimidated, or you might put on an act or somebody or something, and you ridicule them, and that makes them feel uncomfortable. Therefore, they have some penalties to their own roles.
Okay.
It basically is roll for circumference.
So I taunt.
I step to the shadows. Trice goes to the shadows.
But lightly. I lightly taunt so the members of his group do not hear the taunt.
Tell me, generally, how do you make fun of him?
Oh, so this isn't I'm not taunting with music. I'm actually taunting with words.
That's more words, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
so I just
you can go by music as well. Like, tell me.
I got tiger balls.
You don't need to.
I'm just playing, and what are you gonna do, old man?
Yeah. Okay, all right, okay. So you go, what are you gonna do, man? Come out and play, yeah? Warrior, come out and play, right? And
oh my god.
Okay, roll me a 6-sider. Tell me how much.
Oh, all right.
What you get?
6-sider. I get a 5.
A 5? Okay.
Nice.
So you go like, come out and play, and the knight.
We're gonna get in a full-scale brawl right in the middle of this fucker.
Oh my god. The knight, you can see the knight, like, boil. His skin goes fucking red. He sees red, he basically flees like a bitch out of the room.
Okay.
Right?
Oh my god.
And you can see.
You just shunted the old guy out of the fucking room.
Yeah. You can see behind the old knight. He's just, going like this.
I just shrug my shoulders and look at Luke and go, he must not have liked breakfast.
The old knight goes up to you and says, I apologize for the young brother. He's not used to the civilized area of the world.
I nod.
And we're all just having fun here.
Yeah,
I offer the order's apology.
I accept your apology. That people make mistakes.
May the blessing of the king be upon you.
And you as well.
And then with that, he turns around, walks off, follows after him. Okay?
Be ready, guys, for the sneak attack.
This guy, you just made an enemy here. You made a fucking enemy here. We'll not forget him.
Luke.
Hopefully he's my enemy. Because I'm going to play some foolery.
Dude, we just started nothing out of nothing, bro. Seriously. What the fuck did we just do? We went from, sneak out. These guys are terrified to like, yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Hopefully.
Well, not one of us was willing to step back. That's the thing.
Well, we've got the goat that's following us. Might as well have other people follow us too.
Right on. I mean, hey,
yeah.
a whole a train going.
I don't know what happened to that goat, but we'll see him at the end one day.
Why not start a collection, right?
Oh God. Oh my God, it's terrible.
That's fantastic. Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so are we going to send people to go get our friends out of the caravan, and so we can decide who's going down and who's not?
I don't know. Are we gonna stick to a plan for once?
No.
That might be a great idea for once. Luke, I can't believe you taunted the guy.
I was like, what's this taunt? I'm gonna use it.
dude, if it failed and he would have come after you, I was just gonna fucking start the fucking bar fight. I was like, fight like a man!
I was too. I was gonna drop sleep on his two buddies back in the
That's what I was like. Right when you started to fight him, I'm like, I'm gonna put him to sleep right now. And I'm like, oh, I got my jester. I can't put him to sleep.
I was gonna get his buddies and let you two go one-on-one.
I'm a shyster. I would have put him to sleep and then shanked him in his sleep.
So what are you guys thinking about who's going down to the dungeon and who's staying up top? How do you feel about that?
I think that we have adventured long enough that we know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So I feel like we should actually build a party.
Right, I agree.
So we can either send my monk down or my wizard, I'm thinking.
Here's my first thought. Let's think about our classic party build. I definitely think we need the cleric, so that means Skittles, right?
Carlos. Carlos is good.
Carlos.
Sure, yeah.
Carlos, then I think we would need a rogue, but the problem is that River right now is kind of down.
Okay, so we could send Lagustin then.
I would say I would prefer, I think Lagust is the guy.
Okay.
Who's Lagust, guys? Who's Lagust and who plays Lagust?
I'm Lagust. And
he's the bard.
Yeah,
he's a halfling, right?
No, all mine are humans, and he's actually a minstrel. You ever watch the way I portrayed him? He's like the jester in Hunchback of Notre Dame. Golden purple. You remember me? I always share that picture. So that's who Lagust is.
Pretty fucking chaotic, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The only two halflings in the group, as far as I know, are my sisters, Cloud and River, who are right now a paladin and a thief, and they're out in the wagon right now. I say they stay there, too, and keep looking after the wagon.
I love you.
I'll send Lucian down there, my wizard.
Okay.
How about you, Alberto? We need some fighters.
Yeah, I was gonna send Trice is definitely going down.
Okay. So Thrice and Carlos.
Yeah.
That's good. I feel like a party of 4 should be pretty solid.
And Skittles will definitely stay up and guard on the level.
Don't you have some kind of fighter type as well, Luke?
Yeah, my monk Hotch. That's the tombstone kind of guy.
I think maybe 5 would be better. I would feel better if you brought him as well.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
So what do we have? 5 and 4?
Yeah, 5, I think.
Oh, 5 down, 4 up.
Yeah, I think that's the way to
Okay.
go.
I tell.
Unless you want me to bring my paladin as well.
The only thing I worry about is these guards up here and causing trouble like we have. If they catch wind that this is one whole party, and that they get the brunt of it, the people that are left behind.
Right. Well, okay. Then in that case, I think Cloud would be better served to be up top.
What's Cloud?
She's my paladin.
Okay. See, we could leave Hotch up, and then you can take. I think we need a heavy hitter up top.
Yeah, remember Skittles. It's a full blown fighter. Just remember that. So.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
So what do you guys think? Alberto, who would you prefer to bring down? Cleric, thief, or cleric, bard, wizard, and who?
Barbarian.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems to be the consensus. Okay, Ben, here's the plan. We are going to descend to the dungeon. We're going to talk to Angarad. We're going to descend to the dungeon. The people that are going to go are going to be Lagoost, Thrice, Carlos, and Lucian. Everyone else will stay up at the wagons to defend the wagon and be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Oh, hold on. I have one more suggestion, though.
Go ahead.
My suggestion is all lights off and doors are barred. And, not doors are barred, one that we can go in and out, but this place needs to be shut down. Nobody can come in. We need to make it look like this place is shut down.
To the inn?
Yeah.
We'll have to negotiate with Angarad. I don't think that they're going to be down with that, but we'll try.
Well, it's no negotiation. It's either that or her uncle. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Catfan the dwarf walks in the main room and basically, asks, "Are they gone?"
Yeah, they're gone.
Excellent. All right. I'm kind of pickle with the knights. It's better if I was not around. You know what I mean?
I don't suppose you're a member of any of those organizations they mentioned.
So sometimes that's enough for these guys.
I see. Yeah, I noticed they mentioned demi-humans. So yeah, we're not. They're not necessarily friends of ours then too.
Yeah, they're not particularly loving people, if you see what I mean.
Yeah. So, Ben, we're going to tell Angarad, at least I'm going to tell Angarad what we come to the decision of doing.
Tell you they're down with basically closing down the inn. And so Angarad basically, and as you as you guys are doing that, basically, Catfan is installing, the ropes that go on this. In the center of the common room, you have a statue of Paulinia, the bountiful mother of all ales. In each hand, right?
Yeah.
And he attaches ropes to lift the statue. The pit is directly under the statue, like a giant lever, right?
Yeah.
And with a system of pulleys, the counter, he basically lifts the statue progressively, right, to reveal the hole. And you're going to have to.
No, before we go, I want to ask some questions. This is pretty elaborate. How long has this been here, and what is this dungeon about? What used to be here? Why does it exist?
Catfan can explain that basically, what it tells you is that they were all adventurers before. Berthold was an adventurer and a cleric of Paulinia. Katfan was part of the same adventuring party. And the elf, which you still haven't met, was part of this party of adventurers as well. And after hitting it big, they decided to settle down here and built.
Did you hit it big in this dungeon?
No.
Oh.
But we cleaned it up in the past, right? So we
Right.
basically built the inn
On
to
top.
have like, yeah, park, an entertainment park, and have adventurers go down, pay a fee, right? That
Okay.
did not. But like Berthold was down there with Delbert the elf, and the monks, and they were looking at making sure the place was secure before we started anything, right? The reason we contacted the monks was to make sense of all the writings and hieroglyphs and all that down there, to try to find out what the purpose of the place was. It's so just a few days ago, suddenly we heard a commotion, and then all the ropes came loose, which means that something happened down there, and somebody cut down the ropes.
Okay.
And we are just starting to wonder, you know, what are we going to do, how we're going to do it, because I'm old, Catfan says, right? I'm old, Angaran is far too young, Delbert, our magic user, is down there, and you guys showed up.
How long ago was this?
That was actually two days ago.
Oh shit! So we better just go down there now.
And at when you showed up, we were basically discussing who of Angarad or myself was going to go down to the nearest village to try to find someone to help. Right?
Right.
So basically, like next, Kafan asked you, do you guys need anything? Like, do you guys need some oil, some rope?
Yeah, it's the basics will be good. Right.
Because we basically have all the basics here at the inn, if you guys need them.
I wouldn't mind some oil to refresh our stores.
I thought you would. I already brought a pack, like a box of 6.
Some
Okay.
rations will do great.
Oh, sure, yes, you can take that. You look, it shows that the bread and the cheese just started, and you can take those guys and
And so the barbarians take some, you know, a bunch for the party.
yeah. All right, so okay. So, blah, blah, blah. All right, so leaves the statue, right? And basically, what's in front of you at this point, like you have to go on the stage, right?
Right.
And from the stage, what you can look at is a 10-foot wide, a little more than 15 foot, between 10 and 15 foot wide hole, which is basically a vertical pit.
Okay.
Okay? So, how are you proceeding to go down there? Ropes?
Yeah.
There's enough rope at him to do this.
Let's do the ropes.
Yes. Who goes first?
All right, fear
You
no
have
pain.
3 people going down at the same time.
Cleric takes the lead.
Okay. So you
Go ahead.
you're climbing down just a few feet. You come down into a secondary room, a circular room in the basement. If I can just show it to you. Put. I know. Here we are. Okay, so. Look. Okay. So. This circular room here. Okay?
Where? Okay, yeah.
And so you can see this is a large room, about 40 plus feet wide. See, all around the room, there's more equipment, right? There's rope, some spikes, stuff that you could use down there, right?
Right.
And so on and so forth, right? Okay, so that's that space there immediately under the stage.
How well lit is it?
Here, you got a series of oil lamps that are burning around shelves where you see jars and all sorts of things burning around, right? So,
right.
The lighting is dim, but bright enough to see what you're doing in this area. Okay, so you keep on going down the hall, and there, I need you to roll a 6-sider.
All of us?
You are rappelling down, yes.
5.
1.
I tell Angara, stay behind me at all times, please. This is dangerous business. 1.
Oh, she changed, by the way. She changed into like a leather pants and leather armor and stuff.
Alberto, I think you got to roll twice.
Well, a 1 and a 5.
Okay, all right. So you're going down. The surface, the inner surface of the well is relatively smooth. It's been built by human or demi-human hands with blocks of stone. You can see that those stones are relatively aged. You can see some cracks here and there. It's not new stonework by any means, but it's still very, very smooth. Who has a light source here?
That would be me.
You have a torch?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So as you go down, you're going. I suppose you're going down. Slowly but surely, right?
Right.
You're not going too fast, right?
No, I'm not. And also, I'm going down using the technique that Legouche showed me about repel, or Tomb showed me about repelling earlier in this adventure.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. So you're going down. At some point, you can see you might have a foot that just rips, right, and a bit of stone that cracks and falls down the well or whatnot. But besides these kind of things, no incident whatsoever.
Okay.
After a while, you've gone down now for about 50 feet, easy. You reach a huge room, and the well just basically ends up at the ceiling of a very vast room. Hold you onto at this point, right? And as you go down slowly on the rope, you can see that you are actually in a very large circular room. You can see that on the edges of this room, north, south, east, west, it's burning. So you can see the whole area. And this is a circular room about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. About, I don't want to say anything stupid here. 160 feet wide of diameter.
I take a look at one of the torches. How far has it burned down from its tip to the base?
Hard to tell at this distance, but they're still burning brightly.
Well, I look at my guys and I say, he can't have been down here too long ago for these torches all to be still lit.
Okay, do we see any tracks on the floor, any blood, anything else?
What you see directly down, you see that in the center of this room, so this 160-foot wide room, there is a circular platform about 100 feet wide that stands above a chasm. It's entirely void all around it, but for 4 bridges. One bridge is north, south, east, west. Right? And there's this 100-foot circular area in the middle. In the middle of this area, there's a dais, an elevated area with steps. Around the dais, there are boxes and stuff that seems to have been arranged to provide some cover for the dais. So I'm going to show you now what. Okay. So if I move this, all right. You see that?
Yeah.
So this is what you're seeing now. This is the dais.
And that's
You
where
got a bunch of boxes.
Now, yes.
And basically, you're going down right for the middle of the dais right now. Okay? And you can see bridges going north, south, east, west, right?
Right.
Okay? So what are you doing? You have to tell, you see there's more crap on the ground, but you can't tell at this point what it is.
We approach it.
Okay, so you approach it. You can tell there are bodies on the ground.
Oh, shit.
I look over at Angara. Is there anyone there you recognize?
Carlos makes a knife for it, too.
You touch ground? Are you touching ground?
No, we're just trying to get closer to it. Yeah. I guess
Okay.
I guess Carlos goes into the bodies and check if anybody's alive.
Okay. All right. So you go down. You hover about 20 feet to 20 feet above, and you can't see anything moving besides the torches, right? And
I'll be right back.
There are about six bodies around the dais area, around this area here, right? And you can see there are weapons on the ground, bows. You can see spears, and the bodies. These bodies are the bodies of monks.
I touch ground.
I asked Angarite if these were the monks that they hired to look at the hieroglyphics.
She looks around. You go to the ground. You look around, and she says, "Oh yes, yes, yes. Some of them, yes, not all of them."
Then I hope you got a money-back guarantee.
Oh, I hope Barthold is alive. Oh, no, she's kind of freaking out right now.
Remember, relax. I didn't bring you down here so that you could freak out. Settle down. We
Stop
need
making
you.
jokes, asshole. Says the barbarian.
All right. So you see some. You see there are some weapons on the ground. There are backpacks. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. It looks like to you like, oh, and you see broken arrows that are planted in the boxes. So it looks like these people may have had a last stand here.
Are the arrows coming from any one particular direction when I look at them?
You can tell that they seem to be coming sections, but more towards more arrows to the
You
east.
guys heard that, right?
To the east. Get back to the map.
Ben, how's the blood? Is there any blood anywhere?
Until in that direction, right? But that's even there.
So they were center shots.
Wow.
As you look into that, yeah. I'll let you digest it. I'm going to show you
Ben.
more. Yep.
I need to go for the evening.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I'll see,
No,
I'll
we
see you
can.
gentlemen later.
Sorry.
Bye now.
Your
all
fault.
right.
No, I'm kidding.
No, we can start again next time in that area.
Okay.
Fuck.
Sorry. One of my workers came
Okay.
up with some keys. I had to give him some keys real quick. So.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stop there.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna stop the broadcast. I'm gonna stay around a little bit of podcast, and we'll see what happens next time. Then.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
I start the broadcast.